The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 91 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Bicycle Magic playing cards. So, no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Bicycle Magic playing cards here in the standard glossy finish tuck box here. You got the Bicycle and Magic here in like a yellowish font here with like a red border. And then you got like some kind of like little creature here on the front, like a little devil, kind of goblin creature there. There's three eyes there on the front. He's a little wand in his hand. There's a bunch of like dice around here, and there's like some like green kind of like smoke or some kind of like thing around him. Got some skulls there, and then you got the pips here for some like boxes or some kind of dice there. And then you got like two saws that's just down there. Then you got like a black like kind of like background there behind it. On the side, you just got the four pips here, and then you got the little devil creature there, and then you got four aces there, all in blacked out suits there. There's a little bit of fire behind them. On the other side, it's the exact same thing there. And on the bottom, you just got a little bit of corporate information saying it's manufactured in the United States by United States Plant Card Company, Elgin, Kentucky. Then on the back, you got a sneak peek of the back design here. For the seal, you got a standard United States Plant Card Company black seal with the white outline spade and the white outline border around there. On the top, you got this like a standard just black. Then on the tuck flap here, you just got some more corporate information there. On the two little tuck flaps, it's just that black colorway there. Now we take the card out of the box and look inside the box. It's just plain white. Nothing too fancy or crazy going on inside there. Well, now that we took a look at the cards, time to take a look at the cards. No, now that we took a look at the tuck box, now time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with the back design here. And this is a unexpected kind of back design here. So you got the same back design that you've seen on the back of the cards here, with like that devil there, and he's like kind of mirrored in four different ways. So it's like a four mirrored, but it is a mirrored back design. So we got like the four like little corners here, and they're all the same in the four corners. We got the little devil there with some dice and skulls, some stars, and like the little you can see a little moon there and stuff. There's a lot going on. Then you got the eye there in the middle, and you got the four, and then you got the hands like peeking out, and then you got this something that you might have noticed right away. This really big orange border going around. Instead of the white standard border, you got an orange one going around. So this means it's a fully inked back design here, and it mirrored, so you can flip it around, and it's the same on both sides here. So there's the back design with a really interesting border design choice there, or color choice. Now for the cards you get with the deck, and here we start with the first Joker here, and you got that like a devil creature there with a suit on, and he has one of those vendetta masks, a little mask on a stick to hide his face there. And you got the J there in the black colorway there. And then you got the same like two J's there for the Jokers there in the black colorway. And then you got like like a face like a devil kind of like creature there, but with like a his hands there. Well, I guess that's kind of like opposite here, because this guy has like normal hands and this guy has the red hands, but then this guy has the bandana and like the normal human head there. There's a little devil on his shoulder there, with the question mark card there in the middle. Now for the custom ace of spades here, and you got the custom like spade pips here, and the custom like font for like the numbers and letter there. And you got the spade here, kind of like an outlined like a rope, kind of border going around there. You got a little top hat there, with the magic wand in the middle there, and you got the two devil creatures there on each side with a sword. You got that like, blue box behind them. Then you got like 5 stars here at the top. In the background of these cards, not the standard white colorway. It's like starts kind of like off-white in the middle, and fades to like a tan colorway on the outside of the edges here. And that like same like back design goes all the way throughout the rest of the cards here. And then we got the most of the cards here. We got those custom number pips there, like I said, and then you got the spades here, which is like a negative kind of like hollow out like spade there, but then you got like the black circle around it. So like the black circle with like a cutout for the spade there, and that design goes all the way throughout the rest of the spades there. And you got the custom quick cards here, the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here, and these are fully custom. You got that like the the devil creature there, with like the mask on, and he has the top hat with some cards spilling out of there, and then 2 doves coming out of like the top hat with some fire there. And you got the Queen of spades here, and like a hula hoop here with those 2 hands going there, and she's like floating in between the hula hoop there. And then you got the King of spades here, which is that like devil guy again, but was like the human outfit on, and then he has the top hat there. Was a bunch, was 2 little devils there, and some cards floating around with some purple smoke, and the sword pulling out the sword there. Then you got the custom Ace of Diamonds here, and the diamonds have that same like design. All the cards have like this design, which like the circle, it's like the I guess like the cutout of the pip there in the middle. Well, you got the custom Ace of Diamonds here. There's a chain border going around the diamond there. And you got the 2 devils there. Down there was the top hat. And he has a key there because there's a lock down there. And the box here, you got some question marks there in the middle with a chain around it. So one of them's locked. Oh, and like a green background behind it. And that same circle pattern for the pips there. Then you got the custom quick cards for the Jack, Queen, and King of Diamonds here. You got the Jack of Diamonds here, which is a magician here, with the top hat with the rabbit coming out and the cards behind him there, in the human form. Then you got the Queen of Diamonds here, in like one of those like those boxes where they cut the assistant in half. So it's kind of like an assistant getting cut in half for the Queen of Diamonds here. And then you got the King of Diamonds here, and this is someone getting sawed in half. It's like the magician sawing his assistant in half there. And you got the clubs here, the Jack, Queen, and King of clubs here. And first we'll start with the King of clubs, the fully custom quick cards here. And then you got like the magician kind of guy here. And then you got like an assistant there blindfolded. And he has a red top hat. He's doing some kind of like, I'm not 100% putting under like a spell or some kind of, I forget the word, hypnotizing them or something like that. Then you got the Queen of clubs here, which is like another like assistant or some kind of girl there floating on the tip of a sword there. Then you got the Jack of clubs here. Another magician doing some kind of spell over like a little fire there. And you got a bunch of different things in the smoke. You got some like birds there, some cards, a bunny, and like a watch. And then you got the custom club pips here. And they kind of look like little bowling balls. But you got the 3 dots for the club there in the middle with that same circle design, which each different pip design has. And we get to the custom Ace of clubs here, which you got the club here, which is just like a goldish yellow outline around it. and you kind of got like a hypnotizing look to it, because you got the eye there, and then you got like a blue and red hypnotizing like design there. You got the two swords up at the top, and then you got some hands with the two devils there on each side, and you got two skulls down below. And then for the hearts here, you got the Jack, Queen, and King of Hearts, and we'll start with the King of Hearts here. And then you kind of got like the sword in the box thing, where like the magician's sticking a bunch of swords into the box there, and the assistant kind of like avoids them. And he's got his magic wand there, with the red smoke above that. Then you got the Queen of Hearts here, which is another assistant kind of character getting sawed in half. Then you got the Jack of Hearts here, which is another like magician type character there. And he has like some kind of like ball trying to like hypnotize you, and then he has like a red circle behind him with like some blue smoke going around that. Then you got the same circle design with the cutouts for the pips there, the hearts there. That goes throughout the hearts here. Then we got the custom Ace of Hearts here, which is that like heart design, but it's like that like orangey color for the heart there in the background. And you got some like blue smoke going around that. And you got the magic wand there in the middle. And then you got the two devils on each side there, with the top hat and the dice in his hand. And then the last two cards in the deck, you get a double backer, and then you get a blank card, a blank base card there. Well, now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling here. And this is a fully inked deck, so the ink could make the deck a little bit thicker here, and the corners could chip a little bit. Here, they might chip, they could possibly chip, but you never know, they might not, but they could, because the edges are like kind of like, the edges are inked, so they could chip a little bit. And my deck kind of has like a little line going through here, so something happened to it. It got like hit with some kind of ink. Oh, there's a little bit on this side too, but anyways, first we'll start with the springs. And there's one thing I noticed right away with this deck. The ink does not make this deck thick at all. They're actually pretty like already broken in for like a brand new deck. They must be crushed. Some kind of crushed stock, because they already feel like springy. Like a loose spring compared to like a thick spring. So you have to put like not too much effort into springing these. So the springs feel already broken, which is kind of nice. Now for the fans. You got some nice orange fan there. Then you got like a tannish off-white kind of cream fan for the face cards. Well, as you can see, the cards spread nice and evenly there. You can see some of the pips there. Even though like the card, you can't really see the pips when I fan, but they spread nice and evenly. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards, which is kind of nice. Now for the Pharaoh. A nice evenly smooth Pharaoh there, no issues with the Pharaoh. They fared nice and smoothly there. Here's the giant fan of the back design. Now time for that reverse Pharaoh. And not as smooth for the reverse Pharaoh, but it still went in pretty effortlessly. Now giant fan of the faces. Now for the Riffle Shuffle or Bridge Shuffle. Okay, the Riffle Shuffle and Bridge Shuffle. There's no issues there. There might be slightly clumpy from time to time, but overall pretty smooth for the Riffle Shuffles there. Now for a couple pack of cuts. Now for the one-handed cut or a serrated cut. And there has been no issues with the pack of cuts. They handle just as every other deck. No issues there. No stickiness to them. They're not all super clumpy. Now for the dribble. Well, the dribbles are nice and smooth there. No issues with the dribbles. There's no stickiness to the cards. Once again, they don't seem super clumpy there. Now for that spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, not a bad deck here. They handle fantastic because it's a bicycle deck, so it should handle fantastic. So no issues with the handling. And the design for the face cards look fantastic. A fully custom bicycle deck. Nice to see. Love a custom bicycle deck. But there's one thing that I gotta say, and it's the back design here. If you look at the back of the tuck box here, and the back of the cards, I wish the back design was like the back of the box here, like a full back design, instead of having this orange border here. When I first seen the cards, I was kind of a little bit bummed out when I seen the orange border on the cards, because I thought it was like a full back design, which would have been cool to have this design go all the way to the edges. But it's what you get. You get what you get, and it's still you get used to the design here. Not a bad design though. I still like the deck, and if you like fully custom bicycle decks, then this is one that you should get. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. This has been day 91 of a daily deck review. This has been the Bicycle Magic playing cards. Well, anyways, I'm the Canadian Card Collector. signing out. See you next time. Bye.